Welcome, fellow science lovers. I am Dr. Shela Schoeland, of Ominent Practical Technologies. And this is Ominent Practical Training video number 1. Yeah, we're doing it. Okay, in this division, we are devoted to learning more about insects, how they interact with each other, their environment, and intruders to that environment on a daily basis. We will be studying insects and their environments thoroughly and discovering what that means for our test subjects as we go about the daily life. The first specimen we want to take a look at is brand new to the research zone. We interviewed various Animalia, Arthropoda, Insecta, Polyneoptera. I have to sing it, it helps me. Dictyopteran, Bladadea, Isoptera, experts to help explain what to expect from this fantastic creature. Oh yeah. Termites. Yeah.
So the termite is one of our new creatures that we've been working on. The termite is one of the creatures that inhabits the upper yard.
Ah, the termite. Why would we put that in grounded?
Introducing new content is kind of like its own puzzle game because you just got to figure out where it goes, what it does, how much to give the player.
Termites, much like larvae, are just really horrible to look at. Like, they're kind of pale and pasty and shiny, and that's just the worst. So, again, the more we can get of things that are terrible, the better.
You might be thinking to yourself, termites are pretty similar to ants, aren't they? Well, aren't they?
Termites are very similar to ants in a lot of ways, but they are a little more threatening than your typical ant. And we thought it was a good progression between the red ants and the black ants, and now you have these termites that are in the upper yard.
We're looking for like another ant type that's a little bit stronger for the tier 3. And termites kind of fill that goal, as well as giving us a bunch of other opportunities. Like termites are known for eating through wood, so their pincers must be really strong, so we can use that as the main ingredient for a tier 3 axe. And they create this interesting idea of tunneling through wood, which is an environment we don't have yet.
When people think of insects, a lot of times they'll think of insect swarms. And so having another hive creature that works together and bands together, and will end up fighting you as a large group, and it'll call its friends over and they'll come and fight you as well. I think that's a great thing to add to the game, and it's another thing that we were looking for, as we progress in the game and go to the sort of later stage, more dangerous sections of the yard.
We have a lot of cool ideas where we could put termites, and one of those areas was just, what if Wendell was chopping a bunch of logs and stored a bunch of firewood in his yard. And that's something that a lot of people do, have a big pile of firewood.
The creature that makes most sense to be in that kind of environment, I think, is a termite, since they love chewing through wood and stuff. So we wanted a creature that fit that environment, and that's what we came up with.
We all kind of have ideas on what a termite den might look like, and they look pretty wild, and getting that fidelity of how the wood looks and how the chewed wood looks, that is a challenge for us.
We knew that it would make a great dungeon experience if we had termites that burrowed into the wood and burrowed into the shed somehow.
One of the goals, as I said, was to create a creature that used existing rig that we could do retargeting. And one of the challenges was trying to figure that out. So Zach did the heavy lifting on that and figured out how to, morph the ant rig into the termite.
Oh, you want to know what animation retargeting is, don't you? Damn it, I'm a scientist, not an animator. But because I'm perfect, it's probably something to do with taking the skeleton of the Aculeta formicodia, what is with these words, and making it work instead as a Bladodea isoptera. They want to take the ant skeleton, change it enough to become a termite, and make it move correctly.
We basically modified the ant rig. The biggest thing we changed was the leg proportions and shape. So that we were able to transfer animations over, but a lot of them looked messed up, so I had to go in and tweak a lot of stuff as well. But the worker has like this goo spew attack. That's what we're calling is goo spew, or at least in-house, where it just kind of shoots this goo it has inside it. This is a real thing, by the way. I think we did research on that, but it does shoot this goo, and I just kind of made it look like it's just kind of like hawking it up and just like shooting it, spitting it out at you, which is kind of a fun little thing I did.
Well, I mentioned that it's like, familiar and ant-like, but hopefully with what we've done, it feels pretty unique anyway. Our goal there is to kind of wrap the familiarity with kind of this new exciting experience. So hopefully that comes through.
One thing to ponder about with the termites is how much wood could a termite chuck if a termite can chuck wood, which they can, which means how big will their den be?
And there you have it. A look at the termite in a way like you've never seen before. Get up and close with them and see how they live, how they survive, and what could be made from them. We hope you enjoyed Ominent Practical Training video number 1. Be sure to watch more of this series as we learn about new species and the environments they inhabit in future volumes. And do remember to be kind and please rewind for the next viewer. That's me waving goodbye. Bye.
I'm recording. I'm just gonna, put more dry ice in here.
Yes, keep doing it, video producer. You're lucky you got this job, They had asked me, but I said, damn it, people, I'm not a producer.